Hello, this is Dana White Contender Series DWCS 2025 Season 9, I believe. Week 3 of predictions and picks that I will have for today's card. This is going to be a very quick breakdown, but before I do that, I'm going to go over last week's Dana White Contender Series card. I did really good. Um, Underestimated Hawkett. I thought he was gonna just lay and pray, maybe submit him after or during round one. Scott got the KO. Didn't think so. I didn't think he was gonna do it. I thought he was gonna do decision. Jimenez proved me right. Delano decision. Pretty surprised, but he did it. Roston KO round one was pretty crazy. But yeah, did a full sweep. Pretty proud of it. But yeah, this week it's wrong one. This week it's it's 5 fights again, as per usual. These will be my picks for each fight. First fight is Darion Abbey versus Dante Johnson. This one's weird. I don't feel too safe about this one. Cause in my opinion, 200 odds is kind of telling, especially with how many people have Johnson. Look, the only thing I don't like about this fight is that one way or another, someone's getting KO'd, and I think that's pretty clear. But something is telling me that Abby is gonna KO him over Johnson, just because of the fact that he is going up in weight. One, two, he is severely undersized. 6-inch difference. That's insane. 25. I don't know how much he's weighing in now. Should have probably seen the weigh-in results, but Jesus Christ. Like, I'm assuming Abby is coming in at 230 maybe. Hold on, I gotta check this real quick. This doesn't seem right. Abby weighed in at 226. Dante's 209. What? Hold on. That doesn't seem right at all. That does not seem right at all. This is a heavyweight fight. What is he doing? Jesus Christ. I'm taking Abby. I don't trust this at all. 6 foot versus 6'6". 209 versus 226. 227 basically. Yeah. Abby KO round one. This is realistically one of them is getting knocked out. It's really just, will Johnson beat the scrub, or will the scrub outmatch Johnson? I'm taking Abby. Should I have called him scrub? That's my fault. I'm taking Abby just because of the weight advantage, or no, weight and height advantage. I don't trust that. This is pick'ems. Next fight is Christian Perez versus Manuel Sosa. Taking Perez KO round one. I don't trust Mr. Sosa. I know that he has wins in PFL and he has a KO in Bellator, but that was whenever Bellator was going downhill. Combate General or Combate Global is good, in my opinion. I think they're really good, as I've been proven last week by Jimenez. They're not scrubs. And then the Argentinian dude from last week, he didn't get knocked out, even though he got knocked out in Combate. I think Perez can put up a good fight. I don't think round one KO, but I do think at least I think he takes him a lot further than a lot of people are making this out to be. Like, I think he can dismantle him for sure. But it's just, will he, I guess, beat him cardio-wise? Because he's getting KO after finish. But the decision, the decision is what realistically Sosa is going to aim for. Because knowing Christian, he hasn't gotten to a decision not knowing how his cardio is, at least in his last 5 fights. Um, and I won't say cardio goes away. Like, so let's say 5 fights, you all get finishes. I wouldn't say in those 5 fights you're gonna lose cardio because of how much faster you're finishing, but with how with without having necessarily pushed yourself in a professional bout, who knows how his cardio is doing over time. But he's still young. I don't think that's something for him to worry about. So I'm still taking him KO. I'm gonna do round three. Round three KO. But yeah, Perez beats Sosa. I think I would say this is like a medium. If anything, this is my dog. This was the underdog for this card, in my opinion. Alik Lorenz versus Abdul Rahman Yakiev. Yakiev, I think. I'm gonna take Yakiev by submission round three. Realistically, decision though. Yeah, just take him down. Take him down and submit him. That's the name of the game, literally and figuratively. Turkish fighters on the come up, especially at light heavyweight. Ibo Aslan kind of proved it at the beginning. He did really good at the start of his UFC career, and then he's kind of going downhill. But Ibo's problem is that he can't do anything on the ground. This is the complete opposite of Ibo. He has submissions. That tells me everything. I believe in this. There's nothing much else to break down on this one. Taking Yakiev. Mauricio Barbosa versus Damon Wilson. Mauricio Barbosa. His only loss in his last 5 are from Gabriel Santos. Gabriel Santos is good. And you know, I'm a big perpetrator of like following superstitions, not superstitions, I guess, but like curses and stuff. Cage Warriors does not have a good rep in the Dana White Contender Series, so I'm taking Barbosa. Also, he's just a younger fighter. I don't really like seeing older fighters in the Dana White Contender Series. That doesn't really show me anything. Like, unless they started their career late, but even then, if they're starting it that late, I feel like they should have started, like, let's say he started at 27, like Damon Wilson. Like, I'd be concerned. But I'm taking KO round 1 on this one. Yeah, it's featherweight, and LFA has a lot better competition in my opinion. Yeah. So let me go over there real quick. Pick 'em or toss up rather. Medium, high, basically lock. But look at the odds. And then we have, I'll say low. I'll say medium. Medium Barbosa. Yeah, and I think he'll KO him round 1, in my opinion. Next fight is Trent Miller versus Ryan Gandra. This is also very straightforward. Ryan Gandra. By submission, though, is what I have. Simply just because, like, it doesn't show on here, but one of his other losses in the UFC was, or not in the UFC, sorry, in the regional scene, Trent Miller was by submission. I don't know why it's not showing up here. I don't believe it was by face. The other one, I don't believe it was by face crank. I believe it was actually by rear naked choke or arm triangle choke. Let me just double check that real quick. Give me 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.5, 3. Yes, the other one was by arm triangle choke, actually, funnily enough. So, yeah, I was right. So, I mean, assuming then, like, it's been what? It's been, his last loss was in December. I don't know. 8 months doesn't tell me anything. If he has improved, submission-wise. Yeah, Gandra, just LFA proved me right. LFA proves me right. But the only thing I will say, he is coming from Extreme Couture, but he is 6'1" at middleweight. I think height at middleweight takes you a lot further compared to other divisions. But yeah, taking Ryan Gondra. Submission round 3. Even round 2, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised by KO either. But I mean, from what I've seen on what's his face, Trent Miller's record, he has a chin. He hasn't been KO'd at all, just submitted. I'll probably move to round 2. Round 2 submission. Yeah, I'm proud of that. But yeah, that's my picks for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.